welcome into the live. How is everyone doing? Thanks for those thumbs up coming in the door. You know, I appreciate that. Broke farmers in the house. I'm growing. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, my volume's up as usual. Let me get my volume turned down on my computer. Of course, I gotta have it nearby so I can see pretty good. Yes, I wanted to come on here so you all can meet Bluebell. Got somebody for y'all to meet. I have someone for you all to meet. I am ecstatic. I am ecstatic about Bluebell. Yes. So great, great, great. Glad to see everybody. Come on in here. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in before I introduce Bluebell. Yes, before I introduce Bluebell. Then I got some 7 Dust over here. I actually ordered 1 container and got 3. Hey, how you doing, Broke Farmer? How you doing? How you doing? Congrats again. Yes, your live was lit. Yes, good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, I got somebody for you all to meet. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm ecstatic about it. Don't know how long that's going to last, but for now, I am. Yes, I'm going to wait for a few more people to come on in before I introduce her to everyone. By the title, you already know her name is Bluebell. Yes, Bluebell, Bluebell. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. How was everybody doing today? I hope you're doing good. I know you're doing good, Bro Farmer. You done passed over that 1K. You passed over to the other side. Yes, I know it feels good. Been there, done there a couple of times. Yes, that is awesome and amazing. Awesome and amazing. I'm growing. Are you still in the chat? I see you up there, but not sure if you are still in the chat. There you are. Yes. Hey, I'm growing. How are you? I know. Congratulations to Broke Farmer. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes. Like I said, I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in here so I can introduce Bluebell and tell you all the story behind it. I was a little crazy with it, but it's okay. Yes, I'm here. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm growing. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I have to assume some people in the ads because it shows quite a few more people in the chat that's not, I don't see. I shouldn't say they're not here. I don't see them. Hey, Bree. Hello, hello. How you doing, Bree? Welcome in to the live. Thank you for coming. Yes, thank you for coming. Awesome sauce. I love story time. I have a whole lot of stories that I could actually tell. A whole lot of stories. Yes, yes, yes. And they're not all horror stories. Just most of them. Yes, they're watching the commercials. Probably so. That's a good thing. I'm not mad. Come on now. That's a good thing. Some of those commercials can be very lengthy. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. But that's okay. That's okay. We can wait for them, can't we? Take your time. Yes. About to listen to some music. All right, Bree. I hope you've been doing well. I haven't seen you in a while, but I hope you've been doing fantabulous. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, because I got 13, now 14 in the stream, and I don't see them yet, so they must be in the commercials. Yes. Hey, Edward. Hello, hello. How you doing, Edward? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Patricia. Hello, hello. Welcome into the live. Thank you for coming. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone is doing fantabulous. Okay. All right, Bree. Well, the fact that you're here, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yes. Awesome and amazing. Come on in, everybody, when you finish with those commercials. We're waiting on you. We are waiting on you. Hello, Aura. How are you? Welcome into the live. Thank you for coming, Aura. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. Yes. Doing well. Hope you're. I'm doing fantabulous. I have no major complaints. You know, we can all find something to complain about, but I ain't the one to complain. So I'm doing fine. I am. I really am. I am doing fine. Yes. It is so warm. It is getting so warm. And I need to start getting some of my seedlings actually planted on outside. I've got all these pots where I'm expanding my garden. And I need brick pavers. Hello, Johnny Mac. How are you? Welcome into the live. Thank you for coming. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Chef and More Chat. How you doing, Johnny Mac? Thank you for coming in. Yes. Hello, Chris. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. But I need brick pavers to go inside of these containers. Hello, Auntie's Garden. Welcome into the live. Thank you for coming. So glad to see you. So glad to see you. Because mostly because of hurricane season. Now, oh my God, Lady Led is in the house. Y'all, we got Lady Led. How you doing? Hey there, those commercials don't be playing, but thank goodness that means they're amen to that. Yes, Lady Led. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Yes, DTW Farms and Home Econ. Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome in to the live. Thank you for coming. I am actually inland because I'm in the Charlotte area, so I'm inland from the ocean. But we get the terrible aftermath of it. So we have these strong winds. Now I got a real serious heavy duty grill out there, and when those winds come, I got to wedge that thing up against the house or tie it down. So I've learned to put stones in the bottom of my containers as long as I don't cover the holes. That way, and I have found so far, 2 years going strong, thank you, Jesus, 2 years going strong, they have not moved. When these winds come, I mean, it tore down a big evergreen tree last year. My containers have not moved. So I cannot plant until I get the pavers, and the stores around here have not got the trucks in with the pavers yet. I'm like, come on, people. I can't find a simple paver. Hello, Blessed Gardener. Welcome in to the live. Thank you for coming. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a glorious day. Yes, Martina. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. Well, first of all, guys, I want y'all to meet somebody. And there is a story behind who you all are meeting. Hey, Deborah, how are you? Yes, good evening. First time live, but watch you on my. All right, Deborah, thank you, and welcome into the live. So glad to have you. Glad to have you. Yes, we are. Let me show you something. Y'all gonna laugh at me when y'all hear this story. Hey, Dana, how are you? Hi there, just harvested charge, chives, arugula, broccoli. Oh, wow. On my after work omelet and goat cheese. All right, all right. From all my containers, thanks to Led. I know. I get such wonderful information. Lady Led's in the live now. I get so much information from Lady Led and Led. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all just don't understand. I be over there binge watching Lady Led and Led because that's my number one resource. This, everyone, is bluebell. This is a blueberry plant, as you can see. It says blueberry on here. Now, I've been growing strawberries, but for some reason, they haven't done anything for me. So, I wanted a blueberry, a blackberry, or a raspberry plant. And I kept saying I need to buy one, but every time I went online to get one, I kept saying I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not getting ready to pay no whole bunch of money for this plant. And it go by the wayside. I said, I'm just not doing it. So I've been trying to get me a blueberry, a raspberry plant. So I was in the store the other day. Hey, Karen, thank you for coming. How you doing? How you love blueberries? So cool. Yes. So I was in the store the other day. My Home Depot, as a matter of fact. And I saw these plants. And this particular one, now why, I don't know. It had 50% off on it. Now the plant was only $12.98. And it had 50% on there. It said, hey, blueberry. I love blueberries. They are my favorite too. I like to bake with them. I like shakes with them. I like to just eat them plain. Yes, that's a beautiful blueberry bush. Yes, we got to keep it that way too, growing. So that made it 6 something. I didn't look at this plant. I didn't read this plant. I didn't do anything. I picked this plant up and ran to the cash register because it was only 150% off on it. And I said, oh, sookie now, that's got my name on it. So I picked it up and ran to the cash register, paid for it, put it in my car, then went back shopping some more. Wait now. I didn't look at it. I didn't read it. I didn't do anything. So ho hum hum, I'm all happy wappy, got my blueberry plant. Yes, got my plant. I was singing and dancing. I was ecstatic. I get to the next store, which was a Lowe's. And so now that I have my blueberry plant, I'm calm. Hey Dana, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Now that I have my blueberry plant, I can take my time and browse. So I'm browsing, and of course, they have blueberry plants too. So I'm looking at their blueberry plants, and Lord have mercy, it said it needed a pollinator. Run, yep, I know, right? I ran to the cash register. That plant in Lowe's said it needed a pollinator. I was like, oh my God, you mean I gotta buy another one? So all that I did, I thought to myself, I could just buy 2 plants and call it a day and quit all this trying to save money and just buy the plant. I was like, oh my God. And I said, no. I said, I know I read online that some of these plants are self-pollinating. This has got to be one. So I got back to my car. I looked everywhere on this plant. It didn't say nothing. I swear, when I was in my car, the plant did not say anything. I read all the little instructions. I read what I should have read the first time before I bought the thing. I read how to care for it. I read it, by the way, it's an emerald blueberry. I read, and it also said in ground or containers. Now I did see that. That was another reason why I grabbed it, because y'all know I'm putting everything in a container. So it's the in ground or container. I'm like, oh snap, maybe it's a dwarf. I don't know. But at any rate, I got back to the car and it didn't say nothing about pollination in no form, fashion, or whatsoever. So I thought. It was not until I got home and thought to myself, okay, you might as well just settle down because you're going to need another one. So I got the thing out, didn't even realize it was in 2 plants. So I pulled 2 pots, 2 plants. It was in 2 pots. So I pulled it out and there's a sign on it. It still didn't say nothing. Where's that sign? That's all it said was blueberry emerald. There's nothing else on this pot. I'm still over here in panic mode. So I started reading again. I said, okay, well, I might as well just settle down, make my way back to the store, and get me another plant so I can have the pollinator. And lo and behold, hey, Miss Renee. She said, what we got here? We have us a emerald blueberry plant. Yes, and I am so happy about it. Right here, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but right here, y'all probably can't see it because it's going to move my head out the way. Y'all can't see that because I can't see it on my computer. There it goes. Right? Man, I had it and I moved. Anyway, right in here somewhere, it clearly says, guess what, guys? Self-pollinating. Hey, I don't need another one. Now, it might be best if I have another, but I don't need another one. I don't need another one. Now, I know that if I have another one, I probably will get even more fruit. If this one goes well this summer, I will probably get another. But it says self-pollinate. I was like, thank you, Jesus. I was the happiest person in the world because I like to start off small. I'd rather have 20 different things and just a little bit of this, a little bit of that until I grow it and I'm successful at growing a little. Then I feel better about planting a lot instead of me just going off planting 1,000 or something and it all died. I need to know what I'm good at growing, what grows well in my environment, and I didn't want to buy a lot. Hey, Auntie Mama, how you doing? How you doing? Didn't want to grow a lot of anything until, like I said, I learned what's best for me, what I can handle, my soil that I'm using, what it, how good is it for each plant? Do I need to amend it? Do I need more alkaline? Do I need more acidic? What do I need for each individual plant? I'm still only planting things that I like, but the goal is to add something new that still I like or we like as a family each year. So if this is successful, I'll probably have many more. And plus, if this is successful, then I will also feel good about other berries. Now, like I said, I've been growing strawberries, and they did produce. They typically say they're supposed to produce the second and third year. They did produce the first year, and actually they produced more the first year than they did last year, which last year was the second year. I got lots of shoots, so now I have lots of new strawberry plants out there. So I'm hoping those will produce more this year coming up for the third year. Yes, 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 yes. So are any of you all growing berries? Can anybody give me any? I'm in zone 7B, but I've also learned about the zones. You need to plan according to your zones, but for some things, in general, plants, no matter where they are, can like or not like something. Like there are just some plants that just don't want their leaves wet. And it doesn't matter what zone you're in, they don't want their leaves wet. So I have learned that too. So I always ask people, are you growing the same thing? What have you done that's successful? And it may not work necessarily in my zone, but sometimes you can get a hint from it, or you can start, you can know what to research for. Somebody might say, oh, I had, a problem with this terrible insect. We got insects now, y'all. Y'all ain't know we had insects, did you? I ain't know we had none either, but we got them. I say, she crazy. We got insects. Oh my God. Thank you, Timer 66. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, Brofriend says, I got 2 blueberries still learning. Yes, and this is my first one. Like I said, I am ecstatic because trust me, I'm not a fruit person, but I love berries. Plus, I tend to practice keto a lot, off and on, not like permanently, but berries is one of the things you can have on there. So I want to try to learn to get more berries. Now, if these grow, next is going to be raspberries and blackberries. My only biggest concern with the berries is them when they start. Have yours started producing, Broke Farmer? Have your blueberries started producing yet? And what I want to know is, I don't know why I think this, that they're going to produce and some are going to fall off and then they're going to stain whatever they fall off because they stain whatever else they get on in the house. Lady Liz says some blueberries don't do well in blazing sun all day. So good that you'll be putting them in a container so you can wash them and move them. Yes. And even though I have these huge red containers, I'm pretty sure y'all seen them on my deck. They're pretty huge. They're actually like 15 gallons each, which kind of allows me to put 3 to 4 plants in each one depending on the plant. And then I put a stone brick in there or a stone paver in there. Then I fill it up with dirt. Even though I do all that, I, by myself, can still move those containers. And that was very important to me because I didn't want to have to depend on anybody else to have to come and move the container for me if I need to. Now I can't pick it up, but I can push it. I can push it, I can roll it, I can move it. So not yet. I think one's dead. Oh no. Come on now, you got to revive it. Prune it down. Now that's what I was reading about. Pruning them down like you would a rose bush will bring it back. So you do your research though. Don't be saying container crops told me to cut my plant down and now it's really dead. Anything I say, y'all better go do y'all research on. Dana says, I purchased a Jersey Blue high bush blueberry. I'm in the same zone. I think I harvested 30 berries. That's good. But I bought last year from the nursery. They suggested shade. I'm in Albuquerque. Oh, okay. Get a dolly and save your back. Good one. That's a good one. Yes, yes. I need a dolly. That's a good one, Lady Led. I wouldn't have thought about that. I would have thought about it. So far, I haven't had to move any, unless I just once I dropped something behind one or something like that. So far, I haven't had to move them, but I did move a couple after they got filled with everything and had plants in them to see if I could. But so far, I haven't had it. But you're right. Need to get a dolly. That's good. Fingers crossed. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So this is that's what I named her. This is Bluebell. Now, why I named her that? And after I named it, now I know I can change it, but it's a plant and it's like a kid. You know, your plants are like your family, so I can't be renaming them. But then I said, well, why I name this thing Bluebell? That's the ice cream. But okay, the lady that licked the ice cream. Y'all remember that? I'm like, why did I have to name this plant Bluebell? But it's stuck, so it's going to do just fine. Healthy Living says, my daughter just bought a dolly from Walmart today. Really? You got to be kidding me. Was it on sale, Miss Renee, or that was just the price? Bluebell is the best ice cream. You know what? I've never really had any. I just remember about the lady licking it. Yes, you can name your plant babies anything you want. I know that's right, Lady Led. I know that's right. I named it Bluebell. $6 a good deal. I know, right? I want to know if that was a sale or if that's regular. Because if it's regular, I need to go online and see about that. Because I could use a dolly. I really could. I would buy it $6. I'd buy it if I didn't need one. Because, you know, that's one of those things that you may not think you need it now. But let something come up. That's getting your prep. That's the prepper kind of stuff. You know, get your stuff when you don't need it. Don't be waiting till you need something. Then you got to run around and get it. Regular. Oh wow! I need to check to see if not my dollar stores. Well, that's so cheap. I'm thinking it's the dollar store. I got to check to see if my Walmart have that. Oh wow, that would be amazing. Good idea, Lady Led. Good information, Miss Renee. Yes. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Oh my goodness. And then, guys, y'all saw in the title when I said Seven Dust Review, more than actually review because I haven't used it. I did get some because so many people told me last year that I needed to get Seven Dust. So I want to know from you all who in here has used it. I do know it's not organic. I'm hoping I don't have to use it, but you know, if you get overtaken by insects, you got to do what you got to do to get rid of them. So I did buy some. The thing about it is I bought one container, people. One container. And this is what they sent me. 3 containers. They sent me 3 containers. So, hey, Mama Ray Ray, how are you doing? How are you? How are you? And I have used it when I used to have an outside garden and I liked it. Okay, how did you use it? Now, I have been doing some research on it, and what I've come up with is that if you're going to use it, it's best to use it like in the evening, like after 7 or 8. Use it and put a bag over your plant for that night so that it won't get on anything else and kill any beneficial insects. And then in the morning, remove the bag, wash your plant down and wash it off. Now, is that, anybody know anything about it? But I was surprised when I opened because the box was awful heavy. So I didn't order number 1 can. I'm not going to use this 3 can. Y'all, anybody want some Seven Dust? I'm not about to use this. I'm trying not to use any at all, let alone all of it. And I mean, you know I can put it away for storage, but oh my God. So, yes. And guys, don't forget to thumbs up the stream. I see I got 24 people in here, 16 thumbs up. That means 9 people. No, that means... That's another thing. You all will get to know me. Math is not my forte. I swear 2 + 2 is 5 every day of the week. But at any rate, anybody else use this? Because you know what? This year, I thought that I needed to be prepared ahead of time. And I would suggest that for anybody. We are right here at the season. All this stuff is going to increase in price. And whether or not you use it, if it's something that you're getting a lot of advice on or that's good for your garden. Like I got this. I also have some of the BT. Of course, I have the 511. I've got a couple of other things out there that I can't remember what they are. I've got things ready because what I learned last year. Hey, garden, how you doing? How you doing, Ellen? Welcome in, welcome in. So glad you made it. Does Seven Dust and neem oil do the same thing? I think they kind of do the same thing, but in maybe different areas. Like these will take care of like insects that pretty much attack like squash and peppers and cucumbers and things like that. Now, neem oil, if you get 100% neem oil, you can use that as it's organic, but this is not. This is a chemical. So for me, I want to use this as a last resort or as little as possible. Yes, everything will be going up. So whatever you need, now is the time, if you can, buy it. What I learned last year, which was huge for me. Hey, Chris B, I don't know if I spoke to you. How you doing? How you doing, Chris B? Thank you for coming in. So good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm growing. I use it on tomatoes and bell peppers, but I have only ever used it outside. Yes, that's the plan. Everything is outside. I mean, I got it inside now because it's dark, but I'm not going to be out there. But I will use it outside only, of course. Yes. What I learned last year when I had a real big problem with army worms, and everybody kept telling me to get the BT. Well, last summer, I'm going to sit this down. Last summer, we were in the heat of the pandemic as well. So a lot of supplies and things were hard to get. I couldn't get the BT. My stores didn't have it. I guess other people had already bought it. I couldn't get my hands on it. I was stuck with Dawn dishwashing liquid. And that's what saved me. But I had to go out there and spray and spray and spray multiple times. Hi, Taishi. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Lady Liz says, I have only used it on non-edibles like roses. It worked well for them. For food, I probably would not use it for emergencies, like if I'm really depending on my gardeners. But exactly, I'm only going to use it if I get infested with something and nothing else works. Now, that's why I got it. But I learned last year, after not being able to get the BT, it was something else I needed. I had a hard time getting the neem oil as well. Hey, Tommy, how are you? How are you? Tommy Homestead's in the house. Since I had such a hard time getting it, I thought, get everything that you might need or could possibly use, whether you ever use it or not. It's best to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And that's what happened to me last year. I was so, oh my God, between the hornworms and the army worms, I don't know how I got a harvest of anything. I don't know how I got a harvest of anything. Yes, Martina, I'm a new gardener. Any suggestions on what supplies I should be collecting? Well, yes, like I just said, neem oil is good to have on hand. Dawn dishwashing liquid, specifically Dawn, is good to have on hand. Peppermint oil, I found, wards off a lot of different insects, as well as lavender essential oil, not the kind peppermint oil, lavender oil that you see in your stores. Now, Walmart has it, but they also have right by it the kind that's just for like air freshener, aroma. Not that. You need the 100% pure essential oil. They'll also keep away squirrels, I heard, and I have not used it for squirrels. I have not used it for squirrels, but I got to run. All right. Thank you so much, Lady Leah, for being here. I appreciate you. You have a very blessed night. Thank you so much for coming through. Yes. So peppermint essential oil. Now I'll tell you something else that's good to get. Cayenne pepper. It keeps the birds away for sure. If they're trying to eat up anything, it doesn't hurt your plants. You can sprinkle it everywhere. But the thing about most all of this is if it rains, you're going to have to redo it. But the cayenne pepper, I just get the cayenne pepper from the dollar store. I go in there and buy me about 5 little jars of it, and I just sprinkle it out there. And if it rains, I go back and do it again. I also sprinkle my banisters because I'm gardening on my deck. I sprinkle my banisters with the cayenne pepper as well because the birds then won't come and sit on my banister to wait till I go in the house to go get my berries and stuff. Because that's what they do. As long as I'm out there, they just chirp, 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 like, we like being out here too. As soon as I turn my back, they swooping down eating. So those are the things I would suggest. Make sure you have a good pair of gardening gloves. I would suggest everybody, if you can, to have 2 pair of gardening gloves. It's always good to have 2 pair for one reason is if you're dealing with a plant that's diseased and you have on your gloves, you need to wash those gloves before going and handling another plant, or you could transfer the disease from one plant to the next. So if you have 2 pair of gloves, if you have to deal with a diseased plant to get the disease out or whatever you're doing with it, pruning it, whatever, then you can wash those gloves off and you can right away get your hands in another pair of gloves. So, and they don't have to be expensive. You can get them from the dollar store or whatever, but I would suggest everybody needs 2 pair of gloves because I didn't think about that either. But all this, and I'm telling you, is stuff that I've learned over the last 2 years. I'm still a new gardener too. This is just my 3rd season. But as I learn, and I heard when I was in Broke Farmers live earlier, which I don't know if he's still here or not, but he was there, and a lot of you all were in his live too, and how he said he just vlogs and he's not there to teach. I'm not necessarily here to teach either. I'm here to share my journey because it is new. I cook. And I started wanting to garden and started learning to garden because I realized the freshness of the herbs and things that I was using coming straight from my garden to my kitchen. So this is a journey for me. I'm learning. I don't know anything about gardening. I wasn't blessed to grow up in that environment. My father had a garden in our backyard, but it was just a small regular garden. I was too big of a knucklehead kid to pay attention to anything he was doing at the time, except for when he tell me to go out there and pick something, I go grab it and come on back in the house. That was it. I was not paying attention to anything else. So I'm on my own with research and learning. So I'm here to share my journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the scary. Yep, the scary. Because I run for everything. Ain't no shame in it. If it's out there and it moves, if the wind blow too hard and I just got through dealing with some bugs or bugs or anything else out there, and I turn my back and the wind move and something brush up against me, child, I'm on the side that deck fast and in a hurry. Yes, I'm in the desert. We hardly get any rain. Then you need to make sure you have source of water as well, to make sure your plants have plenty of water. I know that's probably a lot. Miss Renee says, what do I use to repel rabbits and squirrels? Last year, what worked well for me was coffee grounds. I didn't have a problem with rabbits, but I did have a problem with squirrels, and coffee grounds worked. But I have been told that peppermint essential oil, they won't come near it. Now, I've been told this. I haven't used it, but guess what? I got my peppermint essential oil, and I'm going to surely try it first. Because what I'm going to do is, do I have those here? This is what I'm going to do. Let me show you guys what I'm going to do for my peppermint essential oil. Now, I read about putting a cotton ball and putting the peppermint essential oil on it, and then taking a top to a jar and sitting it in there and putting that on there. But I got a better idea. Well, I won't say a better idea. I have another idea that I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you in just 1 minute. Did it work on it? Yes, it did, bless Gardner. Yes, it did. But the problem was that I had to keep drinking coffee or wasting it to get the grounds, at least where I live at. And plus we were in the pandemic, so the Starbucks and things weren't necessarily available and open to go get any coffee grounds from. So, and I do drink coffee, but I don't drink it absolutely every single morning. Found myself drinking more coffee because it's like, I don't want to just make the coffee just to get the coffee grounds and waste the coffee. I'm pretty frugal like that. But yes, it did work. Canadian says, "Hey, how's the night?" Doing wonderful, Canadian. I'm so glad to see you. How you doing? Let's see. Dana says, "I haven't used Seven Dust, but did use BT as a last resort for caterpillar worms. That's after lots of manual removals and regular." Yes, but see, that's what I'm saying. Have it on hand. Have it on hand. But spray a worm tea like a drop of peppermint oil. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Eric. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome into the live. Welcome into the live. I'm growing since I had trouble with fungus gnats and tried all kinds of remedies until I found something that finally worked. What did you find growing? Share, please share, please share. Let me show you all this. Now this is what my plan is to how I'm going to use my peppermint and my lavender oil. Now I know y'all know what these are. Let me see if I can open them so you can make sure you see what this is. I know this looks strange, but I ordered about 1,000. I got like 1,000 of these for like $3. Y'all know I don't need 1,000, but I'll have them. Let me see if I can get into them. I'm gonna put them in a regular. Oh, they're tied up too. Okay, here we go. You know these plant markers? Hey, little bitty Elijah, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. That's another member coming in. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream, guys. Y'all know what these are. These are the regular plant markers. So what my plan is to do, get one out of here. These are plastic. Some of them I'm going to use, of course, to write the plant name on. I do have another idea, but I haven't gotten around to it, so I don't know if I'm going to actually do that. I made it. I miss you more a little bit. Thank you so much. I'm glad you made it. Yes, I got something called mosquito bits that kills the eggs and the larvae and sticky traps for the adult. Okay. Hello, Oreo Mouse. Hello, hello. I am doing fantabulous. I hope you are doing well too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put drops on a cotton ball. But then I'm going to take this and push. I don't have any cotton with me right now. But I'm going to take this and push the cotton up on here. Take the cotton ball, because you know you can go right through a cotton ball. And put the cotton ball right on here. Then I'm going to stick this in the ground. So up around here will be a big piece of cotton. And on that, I will put it. I figure I wanted to do that because I've been told it'll handle squirrels, but I don't know if it'll handle anything else. So maybe it won't affect the birds or something. The birds will come along and they'll knock it off of the tray or whatever. I just feel like if I put a cup, or not a cup, but a top with a ball in there, even a heavy wind can blow the ball off. That's just my thought. So I'm going to put the cotton ball on here, then put the peppermint spray on it, and then stick this, stick it right in the ground, and it'll be on there. And, summer weather is pretty hot mostly. So my guesstimation is if it rains, that cotton ball that's on here may dry right back out. Like everything else dries out. It rains, it's wet, then it dries out. It might dry back out. And if it does, when it dries back out, I can just go back out there and I don't have to redo it and put more peppermint oil on it. Now that's my thought process. I don't know if it's going to work, but I hope it does, because that's what I'm planning on doing. That's what I'm planning on doing. Let's see. Oreo Mouse is saying hello to everyone. Hello to Little Bit. Canadian Pound says, I left all my plants after harvest where they were and dug in the snow today, all gone. Just black earth. Was a nice day, plus weather, snow's melting fast. That's good. Absolutely. Miss Renee said that's a good idea. Thank you, Miss Renee. So yeah, that's the plan for the and then I have so many of these, I can use some for that, and I can write on the same ones and stick each one near the plant. I might do that too. I haven't decided exactly. I'm one of those people that I want it to look neat or nice, so I want it to be kind of halfway organized. I mean, I don't know how organized you can have an actual garden with plants growing, but yes. Renee says, I'm doing all right. I'm okay. You're talking to Oreo Mouse. Yeah, so anybody else have any ideas of a way to use the peppermint oils or the essential oils that will make sense in the garden? Let me know, because um, I don't know, that just putting it a ball in a top, I'm like, this is gonna be a hot mess, because if the wind blows, and because that's another thing, I'm gardening in containers, so obviously I'm going to need at least one or two peppermint oils in each container. So if I have that many tops with these cotton balls in there, and like I said earlier in the live, I don't know who was here at that time, but was saying early in live, I'm inland, but we get the aftermath, severe aftermath of the hurricanes every single year. I mean, those winds are high. They howling out there. There's no way the cotton ball is going to stay in there. Little bitty Elijah, look at her using her bag, her seed bags. Yes, I finally made to 1K. I got my oh, I knew you had made to 1K. I think you were waiting on your tab the last time we spoke. Congratulations! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Auntie, I love your t-shirt. Thank you. It says, did you see the whole thing? It says Scaredy Cat Gardener. See? Container crop Scaredy Cat Gardener. Yes. And they are available. The link is in the description. Yes, I'm doing good. Fantastic. Oh, tell him I said, hey, little bit. Tell him I said, hello, hello, hello. Yes. So those are the things. But like I said, get what you can get now, because the hotter it gets, the more expensive these things are going to be. But I don't know if I finished saying what I was saying. I think I cut myself off. I don't know if I finished saying what did you read my comment? I'm not sure which one. Let's see. I see you said you're welcome. I see you said I'm doing good. Um, I think that's what it. LOL, missing in action. Yes, yes I did. Yes I did. Kanae says, love that shirt. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a link in the description. All colors, all sizes. But last year, when I got hit with those army worms and the horn worms, I had nothing and I could get nothing, because shipments were being delayed because of COVID, and trucks weren't coming in, and things on the shelf was flying off the shelf. So I said, that's not happening to me no more. So I said, anything that I think that I will need in the garden, if I have to buy it one by one, which that's what I've been doing. I got the BT a little bit ago. I just got the 7 Dust. I got these. I'm going to buy the peppermint essential oils. Although I can go in my Walmart and walk in there and get them, there's no guarantee that 2 months or a week from now I can walk in there and get it when I need it, because it just may be out that day. You know how stores run out of stuff. So, but if I want to stock my shelves for whatever I think I may need. Now, as I grow, literally, grow in learning gardening, I'll learn of everything that I'll need, and hopefully, I'll start to have everything that I need, because you don't use it all every year, and so you'll start gaining. You know what I mean? Like I said, definitely everybody needs 2 pair of gloves. I mean, you might want to even get more, but the 2 pair, because if you're messing with a diseased plant, you want to make sure you wash those gloves or take them off after you finish working with that. Put them in a plastic bag, wrap them up until you can wash them. If you have gloves that they say don't wash in the washing machine, I would suggest you take some antibacterial soap or whatever kind of soap you are allowed to use on your gloves. Put your gloves on your hands and wash your hands as good as you can with the gloves on them, and then rinse. Hang them out to dry. Oh, okay, I've been looking on your channel. Okay, yes, so, no, I only do pre-recorded uploads. Yes, so yes, those are the things that I would suggest. You need a source of water. That's the next thing. I guess I'm going to save that for my next live that I need to talk to y'all about, so I ain't going to even mention it. But, get you a couple of watering cans, or jugs, whatever you want to use. And that's another thing. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be fancy. If you want to have things that are great, the dollar store is a fantastic source. Bypass the dollar store, beginning and ends of seasons. If it's something you really want, you know, okay, that's too expensive and it's nothing I really need, wait until fall comes 2021, October, and they're going to have one or two left. But that's when you're going to have to be diligent in getting to the store to see what's left on the shelf. You will be amazed at what you can get for $1 or some change when these stores trying to get rid of this stuff at the end of the season because they don't want it sitting on their shelf all winter. Canadian says, so true. Last season was tough to find stuff. Yes, tough to find stuff. Believe it or not, we're just now starting to be able to get out and about. I've been making sure I have what I need for this year. Exactly. Stuff was, and I learned that lesson. I said, it'll never happen to me again if I can keep from. That's why, you know what? I ain't mad at them. I ordered one thing of 7 dozen. Now, maybe that's the way it comes. I've never ordered it before. I thought I was ordering 1 container, but they sent me 3. That's just stock. I also have some Epsom salt. And I cannot remember what that is good for in the garden. I need to research that again, but I bought it last year, never opened it. So I'm not exactly sure what it's needed for, but I must have read something. And things like that. You know, I got the Epsom salt from Walmart, and it was like $1 something. It was under $2. When I read a lot of information about something being good for your garden, and it's that cheap, whether I'm getting ready to use it or not, that's another thing. Stock it. I just get it and put it in there. Because if something goes on with one of my plants, boom, I have it. Now I know pine needles is good if you need to make your soil more acidic. And ashes, wood ashes or any kind of ashes pretty much, is good if you need to make your soil more alkaline. So I always have, I have a grill. So when I go out there and grill, it's a charcoal grill, it's not an electric grill. So if I'm grilling, I always make sure at the beginning of the season, I get a bag of ashes, Ziploc bag of ashes, and I keep it on hand, you know. I don't compost. I haven't started that journey yet. I don't know if I will or not. My husband's not crazy about it. He thinks it's going to attract animals as well as smell. That's what he thinks. So I haven't started composting yet. But those are some of the things that I'm getting to make sure. Make sure you have a good water hose or a watering can, whatever you're going to water your plants with. Thank you so much. Woohoo. She said I shared you on my community tab. Woo, I know, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you a little bit. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So those are the things that I am doing. I hope everybody saw Bluebell. I am so excited about this plant, and it's healthy looking. This plant is very healthy looking, and I can't wait. I need to read about it. I keep feeling this soil. I'm like, okay, I can't let it go dry, bone dry. So I'm reading about what I need to do, when I need to water it, and I'm going, as soon as I get these brick pavers, which I'm going back to the store either tomorrow or Friday to see if they have them in again, because that's another thing. You can't hardly call these stores right now and ask them about any inventory. You almost have to go. So I'm going to see if they have the brick pavers because I have several plants that I need to start planting outside. I also have some seeds that I'm starting outside. I need to get those started. I've got giant red mustard seeds in. Woohoo! So my container, one of those large brown containers that I have, that's full of blueberry. Yes, this is blueberry, Canadian blueberry. This is Bluebell. If y'all saw the title, I said, come meet Bluebell. This is Bluebell. Yes, thank you so much, Edward. So I came in late. Yes, this is my plant. You're going to have to go back and listen to the story about what happened with me and that plant. And you'll be cracking up. I love blueberries too, Elijah. I really do. Hey, Tommy. Oh, you have the blueberries. Yes. I got the blueberries. And Tommy, if you want to hear the stories about the blueberry, y'all need to listen to, if y'all don't do nothing but just listen to that little snippet of the live when I talk about this plant. and how I had to run to the car with it. Y'all need to listen to it. It's hilarious. I named mine Bluey. Oh, we got Bluey and Bluebell. Oh, Sookie now. Brothers and sisters, Bluey and Bluebell. There you go. And what are they? They internet cousins. they part of broke farmers fam. They internet cousins. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I did that today with the figs I found today. Yes, absolutely. I know, right? It was hilarious. And then, wait a minute, I went to another, so I got to tell this part of it again. Y'all can look at it if y'all don't want to. I got to tell it. This particular, especially for the people who came in late, I didn't read the title. I seen you were live and jumped in. Oh, good. This particular plant, I got it, and I didn't read anything about it. It was just, I saw it was blueberry, and I'm like, I'm getting it. It was the right price. It was the only one that was 50% off. I didn't read it at all. Went to another store after that, still browsing around, went to another store, and saw it needed a pollinator. Oh my God, I had a holy heart attack. I'm going to leave it there and let y'all listen to the rest of it. I had a heart attack at that point. So yes, figs are delicious. I am not crazy about figs. I'm not even crazy about fig Newtons. I am not crazy about figs. Figs or okra. Those are the two things that I am not crazy about. Yes, Little Bit says, I love figs too. Yes, they are cuz. Yes, they are. They internet cuz. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So am excited, but I want to start putting my stuff outside this weekend. That's the plan. If I can get these pavers. The reason I need these brick pavers, guys, and y'all will hear that in the live too. But the reason if y'all seen any of my videos and y'all seen those red pots are huge. They're like 15, 18 gallon pots. They're plastic, 15, 18 gallons. So they're lightweight. Even with the dirt in them, they're lightweight. And because we have such high winds, because we get such aftermath from the hurricanes each year, and then typically every now and then we just have high winds, I have to put stone pavers in the bottom of them first. Make sure they get way down between that and the dirt. They're good. They haven't moved. So I have all these, I'm expanding my garden this year. I have four of those red pots out there already. I've got 6 more in the garage that I'm adding to my garden. Then I have those large brown containers that are like waist high. Each one of those are about 30 gallons each, and I got 3 of those. But the red containers is what I need the pavers for. Because I can't plant nothing in them until I get the pavers, and the stores have not had the pavers. I'm like, if y'all don't hurry up and get these trucks in here with this stuff, I know y'all getting some in who don't have pavers. So I'm hoping that they got some in, and even now they're still telling you, oh, you can't call to check on any inventory. You'll have to come to the store. You call them, and all you get is a recording. This is the Walmart, the Home Depot, the Lowe's. So Canadian says, LOL, all my mom used to buy, no cookies at my house. Oh, fig. I know. Everybody in my family likes figs but me. Everybody. I don't want no parts of it. But I don't have a sweet tooth, so that wouldn't have bothered me. I won't buy them in my house. Me either, Canadian. I ain't buying them. Yummy blue moon and blueberries. Yes, I'm growing. I was at Home Depot the other day, and they had some. Well, I sure hope they got them in now, because they didn't have any the other day when I went by there. So... or they had some, but they had the flat ones. I don't need the flat ones. I need the ones that look more like bricks, in that shape. The thick brick looking ones. That's the ones I need, not the flat, because I need something skinny enough that it has the weight, but it's skinny so that it will hold it down without covering up any holes. The flat ones will cover up some of the holes. So that's why I need those kind. Tommy says, my Lowe's have pavers out the yin yang. They usually have them out the yin yang, but they told me the truck's coming in with them. Like, why we gotta be slow? Yes, draw blue moon, draw blueberries. Yes, indeed. So I'm hoping they have some, and they cheap. They're like 98 cents. That he had some that were 58 cents, but they said that's sold out. And they don't know when they're getting those back in. So I'm hoping they at least have the ones that's 98 cents. Because I need like 8 to 10 of them. So that won't be bad. That won't be bad at all. I don't mind that. So yes, yes, yes. But guys, I've been on here for about an hour. I am not going to hold you all here all night. I'm going to let you guys go and enjoy your night. And like I said before, I'm trying to make Wednesday around 7, my normal time for my lives for container crops, so that you all will know. Because, you know, we don't always get notifications. I'll leave it at that. But if we know when people are coming on, typically, we can at least check. So that's why I kind of try to tell everybody. I'm trying. I haven't permanently set that, but I'm working on it. So far, it's working out good. And as the weather gets warmer, I'll be doing more lives, because I'm going to be doing some short lives outside. I'm just going to go out there with my camera, turn on live, and whoever pop in, and I'm going to be walking around with my garden as opposed to videos. There'll be short ones, though. They may be 15 minutes, 10 minutes long or something like that, you know, but I'll be popping out in the garden on live sometime as opposed to videos. I found those are easier because there's no editing to do. When you're done, and that's it. Yeah, Chelsea Lemon said this will be a good weekend to work the yard. We are turning our time here. Oh, we are? Oh, I had no clue. It's this weekend that we set the clocks ahead, fall back, spring forward. Miss Renee, it's this weekend? I had no clue. I had no clue. Tommy says, I might just get me some cinder blocks if my husband don't make my raised beds. Hey, that works. All right, Tommy, have a great night. Have a great night, everybody. I'm growing. I'm terrible at editing. I just don't enjoy it. I'm not that bad at it. I just don't enjoy it that much. Thanks, everyone. Have a good, yes, have a good evening. Yes, Sunday. Oh, my God. I had no clue. Perfect. This is a good weekend for it. Yes, amazing live as always. Much love from Canadian Proud. Get outdoors and everyone stay safe. Yes, glad to see you guys. Spring forward. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm still learning. Me too, I'm growing. Me too. I am still learning too. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wow. I am so glad Miss Renee mentioned that, because I had no clue. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Yes, so I am happy that I chose this. I chose this weekend because the weather has finally started being really warm. It's really cold in the mornings. It's not down to freezing, but it's cold in the mornings. The rest of the day, it's good. It's good. Yes. All right, Miss Renee. Thank you, and thank you for that information. I'm out of here too, Miss Renee. I'm actually trying to wrap it up as I say. I just keep running my mouth. Yes. So, guys, oh my goodness. Look who popped in. Hey, Ola Joe. Hey, Ola Joe. How you doing? Hey, Ola Joe. Look. Blueberries in the house. Yes. Bertha. Hello, hello. Look how y'all stepping in at the end of my life. Bertha says, I have used 7 Dust and spray in early spring to protect the new growth on my crepe myrtle trees. Without this new growth, the trees will not flower. Crickets love to eat new crepe myrtle. Oh, okay. Good. Ola Joe says, awesome. Yes, Mama Ray Ray says, bye, everyone. Now I have a backyard to do some play. Oh, that's good, little bit. That is good. Awesome, awesome. Yes. Wow. Well, I'm so glad to see both of y'all popping in here, Bertha and Ola Joe. I'm so glad to see you both. I hope you guys have had a good day. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. LOL says, I know right. LOL says, Oreo Mouse says, LOL, I know right. Hello and bye. Mama Ray Ray says, Ola Joe. I know, right? Yes. Oh my goodness. Canadian says, thumbs up on the way out. Yes, thank you so much for thumbing up on the way out. I appreciate that. I have 28 thumbs up, guys. Can I get 2? Anybody else in the live that did not thumbs it up? Can I get 2 more thumbs up? All right, we at 29. I just need 1 more to hit 30, and that'll be a good thumbs up for me. Yes, anybody else in the live that didn't thumbs me up, it'll be fantastic. Can I get 1 more? Can I get 1 more? Yes, awesome, awesome, and amazing. A little bit good to see you too. Yes, it is. Yep, there we go. There we go. Thank you, whoever hit that last one to give me 30 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yes, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Amazing, amazing. Yes. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to get out of here. Thank you all so much for joining me. You all have a blessed evening. Did you have some good weather? Beautiful weather. It's been beautiful here, sunny and bright, and I'm hoping to get bluebell along with quite a few other things planted outside this weekend. I have a lot of seedlings that I'm going to stick out there, and then I have a lot of seeds that I'm sowing directly because I haven't had a lot of success at seedlings, but I have had success at direct sowing. So I have some things I'm going to direct sow. Yes, and if you catch that short video, guys, everybody take a look at that shorts video I did today. That video is just a little shorts video, so it's 1 minute, but that's the video where I harvested seeds from a store-bought bell pepper, dried them out, planted them, and they poked their head out today. Yes, so I'm ecstatic. I am really ecstatic. Yep. Blueberry beautiful. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, okay, guys, thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Have a blessed evening, and I will see you next time. And remember, anywhere you can sit a pot, you can grow a plant. And I'll see you on the trail.